What's going on, y'all? Chiarello Thompson from Progressive Action, and welcome to another episode of Where is the Lie? In this episode, we're going to highlight the lies told by Secretary Treasurer John Chiarello. And when I seen his lies, I'm not gonna lie, I felt the way about it, because they playing us like we are fools. They playing us like we don't have the ability to read, do research, and find out things for ourselves. So let's just jump straight into this so we could get through these lies and show you why you should vote no for this contract. Let's get to the first clip.
I'm your financial secretary treasurer. I'm the money guy for Local 100. And I want to kind of give you an overview of the value of this contract, because a lot of times things are mentioned, but you don't really know what's behind it. And when you're involved in these negotiations, you'd be shocked with like small things are. And not such a small thing, the 110 people that had died from COVID, and we got them to pay for the medical benefits. That benefit is about $15 million every year, reoccurring. Every single year, 15 million, 15 million, 15 million for the terms of the 3-year contract.
Or you'll get out of shape fast.
You could learn a lot from a dummy.
So we just heard him describe himself as the money guy for Local 100. So that means that if he's the money guy, he should be good with numbers, right? Now, while he's telling the members these numbers, $15 million reoccurring every year for 110 deceased co-workers' families for health care, you're going to take him at his word up until you actually examine those numbers. So let's check out those numbers real quick. He said $15 million reoccurring every year. We go divide that by 110 people. You get $136,363. Then we go times that by 43,000, which is the total number of the membership. You get $5.8 billion. According to Secretary Treasurer John Chiarello, you do his math, the MTA spends $5.8 billion on healthcare for us. That is a lie. And then when he say they had to spend that for 110 deceased co-workers, how do we know, and it's false, that we paying health care for all of them? Some of them were single, some of them wasn't married, some of them didn't have kids under the age of 26. So they didn't even spend that health care money for 110 people. He's telling a bold-faced lie. Now let's get to the next lie that he told. And this one is a big one. Check it out.
It's very important that you understand that a no vote for this contract would mean that you go back to the drawing board and you go back to the arbitrator. And those of us here long enough from 2005 remember that, because we went on strike, we came back, and the arbitrator ruled that we were going to pay 1.5% towards our health insurance. That's an arbitrator. That's why I say,
why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I'm going to be very honest. This lie that he told right here, it upset me a lot, because he's playing us like we a fool. He's playing all of us like we don't have the ability to go on the union website and look up the arbitration award for ourselves. The union agreed to the 1.5%. The arbitrator didn't give it to us. In fact, let's look at the receipts for ourselves. Check it out. As you can see, this is the 2005 arbitration award and opinion. And let's look at the specific section that he's referencing. In the MOU Section 4, the union agreed for the first time that active members would contribute a portion of their biweekly gross wages to the cost of health care. However, in that same section, the 1.5% contribution was specifically agreed upon in order to offset the cost of retiree health benefits. Also, if you go to the contract, you see Section 4 circled off in green. Section 4 was mentioned in the arbitration award. Let's read what it says. effective upon payment of the first general wage increase provided in Section 2A of this agreement, all active employees will contribute 1.5 of their biweekly gross wages to offset the cost of retiree health benefits. First of all, this is the history. The 1.5% was agreed to by the union. Chiarello is lying and saying that an arbitrator gave it to us for the first time. No, the union agreed to that. And the agreement was for us to contribute for the retiree health benefits. Why would you tell a bold-faced lie like that when we could easily pull up the documents like I have done right here? And this is just one example of how crooked they are, how criminal they are, how they are ready to have you vote yes, hoping that you don't read, hoping that you don't do research. They don't have our best interests. But I'm not done yet. Let's get to the next clip.
We run the dental and the optical program, the union. The $4 that Richie was talking about is $4 per member per month. So there's an overall value. That particular part is worth about $3 million.
Now, you want to know why your vision and the dentist don't take your dental? It's because the union run it. That's why it's all messed up. Whatever they put their hands on, they tend to destroy it. Now, let's talk about the numbers in which he was lying about again. So he was saying, you know, there's $4 per member. There's 43,000 members. So, matter of fact, let's just do the math. You have 43,000 members. We go times that by 4 for the $4. You get 172,000. That's per month. We're going to times that by 12. And you see it's $2 million. Where did he get $3 million from? In fact, if you look at the union highlight sheet itself, it says $2 million. But you want to know what? When you trying to scam the people, when you know the people is not going to do the research, he knows 3 million sounds better than 2 million. And it make it seem like the contract is worth it. But it's not, because they are lying to us. They are explicitly lying to us. Secretary Treasurer Chiarello knows exactly what he's doing. Let's get to the next clip.
This is experience. If you don't have experienced people working in the administration of the union, and then also training the younger people and the people that want to learn this business, we're doomed as a union. And it's very important.
I want to be quite clear on this. What exactly are they experienced in? Oh, I know. Selling members out, doing management's bidding, and corruption. If they were so experienced, why don't we have hazard pay? Why we don't have 10% night differential? Why don't we have COLA? Why don't we have Easy Pass? Why is MTA Bus working with an inferior pension? Why don't MTA Bus have sick days? Why we didn't have anything regarding discipline and protecting workers in this contract? Where's our safety in this contract? Why is cleaners working at an inferior wage progression than any other title in this union? If they were so experienced, we would have those things. But the only thing they are experienced in, once again, corruption, selling out the members, and doing management's bidding. And they also talked about training new employees. Let's be clear on that also. The only people they are interested in training to onboard them for any type of union activities is people who do not disagree with them, people who go along to get along, and people who they know will do their bidding. Because it seems as if the members have a different objective than our elected reps. It seems as if our elected reps have a management agenda while we have a member agenda. And they are constantly going out there trying to control the narrative, not with receipts, not by telling the truth, but by lies and deceit. Lies and deceit. Let's get into this last clip before we close this out. Check it out.
Look at all these people saying all these things because those people have no elected position. This leadership team stands in front of you, tells you what it is. We're going to open up the floor for questions. We have accountability. They can say anything they want. It doesn't mean anything. You go home in your house, you look at this package in its totality and see what it is, the benefits are, and you'll see, as Richie said, we've addressed some of it for the new people, for the people in the middle of their career, and definitely took care of the retirees, because one day we're all going to get there, and I certainly wouldn't screw the retirees. And what Richie doesn't say is his father is a retired transit worker, so if he's going to screw the retirees, he screwed his own family. Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
Now, as far as him opening up the floor for questions, those questions don't bear no fruit, because in order for it to bear fruit, the people must know the contract. They must know the arbitration awards. They must know something about the inflation, the cost of living, and things of that nature to ask the real questions. Because if they don't ask the real questions, y'all could maneuver whichever way you want to do with them anyway, because you're already coming into their workspace telling lies. Now, as far as being elected and being accountable, being elected in this union means absolutely nothing. You don't have to be intelligent. You don't have to have logic. You don't have to have critical thought. You just have to go along to get along. Now, we ain't talking, he over here saying that, people could say basically whatever they want. We not saying whatever we want. We post receipts with everything that we saying. They just hoping that you guys don't watch these videos. They just hoping that you don't crack open a book or the contract to actually read for yourself. Now, as far as Richie Davis and his father being a retiree, it's clear that Medicare Advantage have its issues, major issues. Denying care is a major one of them. But everyone knows Richie Davis. He's loyal to himself. It don't matter if his father worked here or not. For him to accept that Medicare Advantage deal, knowing that his father is a retiree, says a lot. And I just want to ask y'all this one question. Where is the lie? Share out this video. I'll catch you guys later with more Where's the Lies very soon. Peace.